Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. So, today we're looking at these reports created by AdamAiXpert and, Adam Grabar.
Oh yeah.
The AI expert.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, so these reports are basically designed to be like a cheat code for Amazon sellers. At least that's kind of how they're being marketed. And they're supposed to help people boost their organic ranking.
It's interesting how he saw this gap in the market, So many sellers struggle to understand how to use these tools to their advantage. Right. To really understand Amazon's algorithms. And I think that's what Adam's trying to solve with these reports.
So we're talking about more than just your typical keyword research.
Yeah, way more than just basic keyword research. We're talking about AI-powered insights. And it's not just keywords, it's competitor analysis, really getting a deep understanding of what's working for other sellers in your niche.
So it's like you're getting the raw data, but then he's also kind of giving you the interpretation.
Yeah.
And telling you what to actually do with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like having a master chef explain how to use all those fancy ingredients. DataDive is the raw ingredients, but Adam's expertise is the recipe.
Okay, I am hooked. I want to know more. Let's break down what's actually in these reports.
Well, one of the biggest things is the keyword analysis. And this isn't just about throwing any old keyword into your listing. He actually identifies what he calls a master keyword list. Highly relevant terms that are proven to drive traffic.
Okay.
And then he shows you how to weave those keywords into your product descriptions, titles, bullet points. So you're not just keyword stuffing, you're actually using them strategically.
So it's got to be attractive to both the algorithms and actual humans.
Right, exactly. You want Amazon to notice you, but you also want to grab the attention of real buyers.
Makes sense.
So he's using AI to find that balance, making sure your listings are keyword rich, but they don't sound like they were written by a robot.
The one thing I kept seeing in the source material was this term ranking juice. I've heard this term before, but can you explain what it actually means?
Yeah. So ranking juice is basically a score that Amazon assigns to your listings based on how well they're optimized. Think of it like a popularity contest.
Okay.
And Amazon's algorithm is the judge.
Got it.
So DataDive actually calculates this score. It takes into account everything from keyword usage to the quality of your images. Mm-hmm. And then Adam uses that score to show you where you stand compared to your competitors.
So the higher the ranking juice, the better your chances of showing up high in the search results.
Exactly. It's all about being seen by potential customers.
Right.
And the insights from these reports help you do just that.
So he's giving you specific recommendations on how to improve your ranking juice.
Yes, exactly. You might need to optimize your images or adjust the placement of your text to make it more eye-catching. Things like that.
Gotcha. So besides keywords and this ranking juice score, what else is he packing into these reports?
Well, one really cool feature is the visual competitor analysis. You know how important visuals are online. So he actually provides these side-by-side comparisons of your listings with your top competitors, highlighting key elements like images, text placement, overall presentation. It's a bit like having a stylist for your Amazon store.
Wait, so he's not just telling you what to do, he's actually showing you.
Exactly. These reports are incredibly visual. He's actually highlighting specific areas where you can improve, maybe using bolder images or tweaking your layout to make it more eye-catching, things like that.
Very cool. This is amazing. It's incredible how much thought goes into putting together these reports. And it's easy to get caught up in all the technical stuff. Mm-hmm. But I'm curious about how he factors in the human element, understanding what makes customers tick.
Yeah, that's where his AI product brief comes in. It's basically a secret decoder ring for your target audience. Okay. He uses AI to analyze competitor reviews, and then he pulls out all these insights about what customers love, what they hate, what they're really looking for in a product.
So it goes beyond just basic demographics.
Yeah.
He's really trying to understand the psychology of the buyer.
Exactly. He's creating these detailed customer avatars.
Oh, wow.
Their motivations, their pain points, their aspirations. And then he uses that information to recommend content ideas, marketing strategies, things like that.
So it's not just about getting people to click on your listing. It's about crafting a message that really speaks to them on a deeper level.
Right. You're more likely to buy from someone who seems to get you.
Yeah, for sure.
So these reports help you do that.
Okay, so I'm starting to see how all these pieces kind of fit together. But let's talk about actually putting these insights into action. I mean, these reports are packed with information. How does he actually help sellers implement all these recommendations?
Well, one thing that sets Adam apart is his collaborative approach. You know, he doesn't just hand you a report and say, good luck. He actually works with sellers one-on-one, walks them through the process of optimizing their listings, setting up A/B tests, things like that.
So it's kind of like having a personal AI coach in your corner.
Exactly.
Now, speaking of A/B testing, can you explain that a little bit more for people who might not be familiar with it?
Sure. So A/B testing is basically just comparing two different versions of something, like your product title, for example. You show version A to one group of customers, version B to another group, and you see which one performs better.
So it's like a scientific experiment for your Amazon listing.
Exactly. It takes out the guesswork.
Yeah.
You know, you're letting the data tell you what works.
That makes sense.
And Adam not only explains how to set up these A/B tests,
Right.
but he helps you interpret the results.
Okay.
You can really fine-tune your listings.
Now, earlier you mentioned how important visuals are, and I'm curious how these reports address that aspect of optimization.
Yeah, so one thing he does is he provides real-world examples. He'll show you listings that are ranking really well, and he'll break down why they're so effective visually.
Okay.
You know, it could be the way they use white space, the quality of their images, the font choices they make, things like that.
So it's almost like a style guide for your Amazon listings.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And he doesn't just show you what other sellers are doing right. He gives you specific tips on how to improve your own listings. Like, he might suggest using a tool like Photo Room to create more professional product images. Or, you know, using certain design principles to make your listings more eye-catching.
Wow. It's amazing how AI is involved in like every step of the process here. You know, we talked a lot about the technical stuff, but I want to step back for a second and think about the bigger picture. Like, how does all of this fit into an overall strategy for an Amazon seller?
Well, one of the things that Adam really emphasizes is building a strong brand presence. You know, it's not just about getting one product to rank well. It's about creating a brand that customers trust and want to buy from again and again.
So these reports are not just like a quick fix. They're about building something sustainable over the long term.
Exactly. It's about a long-term approach.
Right.
And Adam helps sellers with that, you know, understanding their target audience, crafting a brand story, and then creating listings that are both optimized for search and appealing to real people.
So it's a much more comprehensive approach.
Yeah, to the whole package.
Now, this all sounds incredibly valuable, but I'm also wondering about the learning curve. Can, like, anyone just pick up one of these reports and immediately start implementing the recommendations? Or do you need some level of technical expertise?
Well, I think one of Adam's strengths is his ability to break down complex topics and make them easy to understand. You know, these reports are designed to be user-friendly. They have clear explanations, step-by-step instructions, and plus, you know, Adam is there to answer your questions and guide you.
Right, he's taking that collaborative approach.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like having a personalized roadmap for success on Amazon.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a roadmap, but you also have a guide.
Okay, well, it's clear why these reports are getting so much buzz in the Amazon seller community.
Yeah, he's definitely onto something.
Now, speaking of AI, we've talked about how Adam uses it to like analyze data and generate these insights. But I'm curious how he uses AI to actually craft the language that's used in the product listings.
Yeah, so that's where AI tools like ChatGPT come in. You know, this is a powerful language model that can generate really human quality text.
Okay, so he's using ChatGPT to like write the actual product descriptions.
Not quite. It's a little more sophisticated than that. He uses DataDive to generate an initial set of titles, bullet points, descriptions, and then he takes that output and feeds it into ChatGPT, along with specific instructions you know about style tone, the overall message.
So it's like ChatGPT is almost like a co-writer?
Yeah, exactly.
But how does he make sure that the text that ChatGPT spits out doesn't sound too robotic?
Right. Well, that's where Adam's expertise comes in. He carefully reviews and edits everything that comes out of ChatGPT.
Okay.
You know, make sure it reads naturally, that it aligns with his client's brand voice, and most importantly, that it's appealing to human shoppers.
So it's like a blend of AI efficiency and then like human, you know, creativity.
Exactly. It's not about replacing humans. It's about enhancing what we can do.
Right.
You know, AI can help you build that foundation, but it still takes a human to really bring it to life.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
You know, as we've been talking, I keep thinking about how this approach could be applied to other areas of online business.
Oh, absolutely. You know, this isn't just limited to Amazon. These same principles could be applied to Etsy, Shopify, even social media marketing, you know?
It's all about understanding how these algorithms work.
Right, and using that knowledge to your advantage.
Wow. Well, this deep dive has been a real eye-opener for me.
Too.
I feel like we've only just scratched the surface of what's possible with AI and online marketing.
I agree. It's a rapidly evolving field.
So to wrap things up today, we've been talking about these incredible reports created by AdamAiXpert.
Yeah, he's doing some really innovative stuff.
We've seen how he's using AI to, analyze data, optimize listings, and even craft compelling marketing copy.
It's really impressive.
So if you're an Amazon seller and you're looking to boost your organic ranking,
Definitely check out AdamAiXpert.
you might be surprised at what you can achieve. And that's it for today's deep dive. We'll be back soon with another fascinating look at the world of online business.
See you then.
Goodbye.
Bye.